Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Please remember to like, share and subscribe for more amazing content. Okay, let's head straight into the video. R&B superstar Chris Brown first released his self-titled album on November 29, 2005 with his hit song Run It. The quality Brown displayed both in vocals and in dancing earned him the #1 spot on the charts, which eventually earned him an award for Best New Artist of the Year at the Billboard Music Awards. It's actually a good record and there are a decent amount of standout songs on the album, but overall his delivery was good. Next up on the list we have Exclusive. On November 6, 2007 Brown released his second album called Exclusive. The album was successful worldwide. It debuted at #4 on the U.S. Billboard charts Top 200. The album was supported by 5 singles, 3 of which achieved top positions on the Billboard Hot 100. Exclusive album received positive reviews from fans worldwide. Chris Brown's third album Graffiti serves as a follow-up to his previous album Exclusive in 2007. Chris Brown Graffiti album was released on December 8, 2009. Around that time the artist was facing charges for assault. Despite receiving a lot negative reviews from most music critics, the Graffiti album was nominated for 2 Grammy Awards. Moving on to Chris Brown's fourth album Fame, which stands for Forgiving All My Enemies. This was Chris Brown's best work thus far after coming back from dealing with being outcast by haters. The album serves as the follow-up to his third album Graffiti, 2009, although Fame received mixed reviews from music critics, who generally praised the production and Brown's performances, while the content was subject of criticism. The album received 3 Grammy Award nominations at the 54th Grammy Awards, winning Best R&B Album, which was Brown's first Grammy Award. It also won Top R&B Album at the 2012 Billboard Music Awards and Album of the Year at the 2011 Soul Train Music Awards. Fame debuted at #1 on the U.S. Billboard 200, with first week sales of 270,000 copies. It was Brown's first #1 album in the United States and his 4th consecutive top 10 album following Graffiti. Yeah, 3X, Look at Me Now and Beautiful People were commercially successful worldwide. In the United States, Look at Me Now topped both the Hot R&B/hip-hop songs and Hot Rap Songs charts, becoming the best-selling rap song of 2011 and one of the highest certified digital singles in the country. Is certified triple platinum by the Recording Industry Association of America, which makes this Brown's third multi-platinum selling album following Exclusive, 2007. Fortune is the 5th album by Chris Brown. It was released on July 3, 2012, through RCA Records. Production was handled by Brown himself and several record producers. The album received generally negative reviews from music critics, several of whom panned the lyrical content, though some critics were complimentary towards the production. Despite the negative reception, it was nominated for Best Urban Contemporary Album at the 55th Grammy Awards. Fortune had international chart success, debuting at #1 on the U.S. Billboard 200, selling 135,000 copies in its first week and becoming Brown's second #1 album in the U.S. X is the 6th album, which was released on September 16, 2014, by CBE Entertainment and RCA Records. The album serves as the follow-up to his 5th album Fortune, 2012. Brown for the album worked with several producers. The release date of the album was delayed several times due to RCA's choices and the singer's legal problems throughout the last months of 2013 and the first half of 2014. Initially, the album release was set for July 16, 2013, then for August 20, 2013, then for May 5, 2014, and finally released on September 16, 2014. The album's 4th single Loyal became its most successful, by peaking at #9 on the U.S. Billboard Hot 100 and at #10 in the United Kingdom. The album divided reviewers. While most praised Brown's performances and the album's sound, others criticized the songwriting and album's length. At the 2015 Grammy Awards, the album was nominated for the Best Urban Contemporary Album, while New Flame was nominated for Best R&B Performance and Best R&B Song. Royalty is the 7th album released by Chris Brown. The album is named after the singer's daughter, Royalty, whom the album is dedicated to. 4 singles preceded the album's release: Liquor, Zero, Back to Sleep, and Fine by Me. Its 3rd single Back to Sleep became the album's biggest success, peaking at #20 on the U.S. Billboard Hot 100. Royalty is mainly an R&B and alternative R&B album, while also exploring funk, pop and trap music. Brown described the lyrical content as a representation of his life experiences during that period. While collaborating with various producers on the album, it showcases the least number of guest appearances compared to his previous works. Royalty received mixed reviews from music critics. Heartbreak on a Full Moon is the 8th album released by Chris Brown. Heartbreak on a Full Moon is an R&B and hip-hop album that also borrows from genres such as alternative R&B, trap, pop and dancehall. The album received polarizing reviews from music critics that praised Brown's performances, but expressed divided opinions relating to the album's unorthodox length. 1 week after its release, Heartbreak on a Full Moon was certified gold by the Recording Industry Association of America, RIAA, for combined sales and album equivalent units of over 500,000 units in the United States, and became the first album by an R&B male artist since Usher's Confessions, 2004, to be certified gold within a week. It has since been certified double platinum by the RIAA. 6 official singles were released from Heartbreak on a Full Moon: Grass Ain't Greener, Party, Privacy, Pills and Automobiles, Questions, and Tempo. Heartbreak on a Full Moon is credited with pioneering lengthier albums in the music streaming era, paving the way for urban artists, such as Drake, Kanye West and SZA, to make albums with over 20 songs. Indigo is the 9th album by Chris Brown, released on June 28, 2019, by RCA Records. 1. The album is his second double album as well as a follow-up to his 8th album Heartbreak on a Full Moon, 2017. Brown enlisted and worked with several producers. Indigo garnered mostly positive reviews from critics, who praised Brown's vocal performances as well as the album's production and sound. However, some criticized its structure. The album debuted at number 1 on the US Billboard 200, making it his third number 1 album in the US, and first in 7 years, since Fortune, 2012. Indigo is certified triple platinum by the Recording Industry Association of America, RIAA, which makes this Brown's 6th multi-platinum selling album. 5 official singles were released from Indigo, including Undecided, Back to Love, Wobble Up, featuring Nicki Minaj and G-Eazy, No Guidance, featuring Drake, and Heat, featuring Ghana. No Guidance was certified diamond by the Recording Industry Association of America, RIAA, and became the highest charting song from the album on the Billboard Hot 100, peaking at number 5, and topping the Rhythmic Airplay chart, until being unseated by the following released single, Heat, at the top spot. In 2022, the song Under the Influence, featured in the extended edition of the album, emerged as a sleeper hit, achieving significant international success. After gaining commercial success, the song was officially released as a single, roughly 3 years following its original release. Breezy is the 10th album Chris Brown released on June 24, 2022, as the follow-up to his 2019 album Indigo. The artists featured on the album are Lil Wayne, Anderson, Pac, BLXST, Lil Baby, H, ESTG, Wizkid, Jack Harlow, Tory Lanez, Fivio Foreign, LMI, Young Blue, Capella Gray, Lil Durk, Davido, and Bryson Tiller. An R&B album blended with trap music and soul, Breezy predominantly explores romantic, sexual, swaggering and melancholic themes. The album debuted at number 4 on the US Billboard 200 and was certified gold by the Recording Industry Association of America, RIAA. Breezy was preceded by 3 singles, If You Speak, Warm Embrace, and Call Me Every Day, with the latter achieving the highest commercial success among them. At the 65th Grammy Awards, the deluxe edition of Breezy was nominated for Best R&B Album. 1111 is the 11th album that Chris Brown released. It was released digitally on November 10, 2023, by RCA Records and CBE. The expanded edition, titled 1111 Deluxe, was released on April 11, 2024. Production was handled by Brown himself and several record producers, including Rockstar, Hitmaka, Troy Taylor, Boy Wonder, and Friday. 1111 features guest appearances from Byron Messia, Future, Nita, Friday, Davido and Loyalty, with the deluxe edition having additional features from Lil Wayne, Bryson Tiller, Joyner Lucas, T Grizzly, and Mario. It serves as the follow-up to his 10th studio album Breezy, 2022. Musically, 1111 is a double album that mixes R&B, pop, Afrobeats, and dancehall, and its lyrical themes include romantic relationships, sexuality and self-reflection. The album received positive reviews from music critics that praised its sound and Brown's performances. At the Grammy Awards, 1111 Deluxe won Best R&B Album, while the tracks Summer Too Hot and Residuals were nominated for Best R&B Performance, and Sensational was nominated for Best African Music Performance. 1111 also won Top R&B Album at the 2024 Billboard Music Awards and was nominated for Album of the Year at the 2024 BET Awards. Commercially, 1111 debuted at number 9 on the US Billboard 200, making it his 12th consecutive top 10 album in the country. 15. The singles Summer Too Hot, Sensational and Nightmares were released in the album's promotion. Residuals was released as the only single from the deluxe edition of 1111. Despite not being released as a single, the album's opening track Angel Numbers/10 Toes became its most successful song worldwide, reaching the top 10 in several countries. There are several great songs on the album which I personally love. I'm not gonna lie, Chris Brown did his big one on this album. I'm still in shock that Residuals didn't win Song of the Year. That song is beautiful. Well, there you have it, Team Breezy, a full review of all Chris Brown albums from start to finish. I hope you liked this video. Please remember to like, share and subscribe. Until next time, thanks for watching.